get to the point, or get the hell off my rooftop. My girlfriend's been kidnapped, I say. You know, it happens, kid. You deal with strange occurrences, right, I say. Well, not to burst your safe little suburban bubble, but kidnapping isn't that strange in this town. This is different, I say. He rolls his eyes and then twists his body and holds his hands in front of him like dragon claws, an effect which is made more impressive by the cloud of cigarette smoke he exhales from his nostrils. Give me a break, he says. Your girlfriend has probably run away, or, worst case, been kidnapped by organ harvesters who want to sell her kidneys on the black market. Either way, not my problem. I found this, I say, taking the glowing tooth from my pocket. He wobbles unsteadily in his kung fu stance and almost topples over. He grabs my wrist, pulls the tooth from it, and holding it up to the light as if he's appraising an antique. Now this changes everything. I had 2 people that marked my manuscript, and the feedback couldn't have been more different if they had sat down and said, we're going to do the opposite thing to each other. One was, glowing, stellar, wow, what a great story. The other one was like, what? I don't even know whether, I don't know what you're trying to do. And she said, it's like watching several B-grade movies all at once.
Awesome.
And I was kind of like, well, isn't that quite cool? I'd do that.
And yet still somehow managed to get an awesome book deal published in 2 countries, and US deal on the way?
Yeah, so there is interest in the US, and I've just heard that maybe also for a Japanese translation
awesome.
And an Italian translation. So,
woohoo!
Well, one of the main inspirations for the book, and something that I've joked to you about is, we've got the tabloids, the Daily Voice and Die Sonne, and it's like, I always joke to Lauren, like, those are the people that we're actually competing with, really, as sci-fi and fantasy writers, because that kind of urban folklore is going out there every day, and I'd often walk past these headlines that would be like, Tokolosh steals my baby, and
yeah, but they weren't like Tokolosh in porn movie.
Well, it was just kind of a combination of ideas. That's what creativity is all about.
And you just come back from the UK, where you get to meet your editor for the first time, your agent for the first time. Do you feel like a real writer now?
Yeah, it was a very cool experience going there, because meeting my agents and meeting my publisher and the whole team and all that, and going to the Random House offices in the UK, and that was cool. One of the coolest things actually was I met a blogger who was one of the first people to read my book, who wasn't involved in the publishing process. So he got an early copy from my agent, and he was kind of like my first fan. He came up to me and he was like, wow, I really loved your book, and can you sign it? It was the first time I'd signed, and I was excited, as excited as he was, and we were both kind of like, wow, this is so cool. And one thing that he said, which was really cool and really got me thinking about sort of genre in South Africa, was he was saying, like, I've never read a book set in South Africa like that, and it's actually made me want to find out more about it. Like he was saying, like, I was Googling like Boer history and all that, just because I wanted to know more about that kind of setting, So I thought that was really cool, like that a book can make someone, be interested in the culture, and yeah.
Well, you've produced an amazing book, and you guys should all buy it because it's fantastic, and he has come so far from this piece of crap.
Thanks.
Seriously, it's phenomenal and insane and wonderful, and it's Cape Town as you've never seen it before, and it's incredibly exciting and fun and dangerous and bizarre. And I do worry about its sanity, and I worry about your safety, Georgia.